right, we are now here with Toby Yurko from Solar Control Window Tint and Blinds. Is that correct?
Oh, you got
Close enough. So what is your company name?
It is Solar Control Window Tinting and Blinds of Pittsburgh.
Tinting.
Yes.
Okay. So he does a whole bunch of stuff. So what exactly do you do?
Well, I do window tinting, obviously, and blinds. Commercial, mostly on the blinds. A lot of times window tinting, if you don't know what it is, does not cut down the heat or the glare quite enough, so blinds help. But the window tinting is your first line of defense from furniture fading, from heat coming in, also from privacy. We also offer security film, which does a lot of like anti-intrusion. A lot of the schools are getting it done to the, with the unfortunate aggression that the students have been portraying lately. So the security film locks the film to the glass, to the framework, and then you can't break in. I mean, you can eventually, but it's going to take a lot of energy to break in, and by then somebody's been notified and hopefully everybody's safe. The window blinds themselves, I mostly deal with roller shades, but any other kind I do. I also do residential, but I try to stick to the commercial side of things. It's streamlined, very effective.
Does your company, you said that it helps with fading from furniture. Does that work with hardwood too?
It does. In fact, if you ever had hardwood and you lift up like a carpet,
yes.
It's like a perfect square where
Yes.
the color
Yes.
is original, it does do that. Now there are variations. The film cuts out 99% of the UV rays, which is only 50 or 60% of your fading. The other fading comes from mostly heat. So any heat that comes in, the wood absorbs, it gets different colors. Now, interestingly enough, cherry actually gets darker where most other woods get lighter.
Oh, well, that's neat.
And it's very useful. You can put a clear film on and really, keep the sofa or the chair from degrading near the window. But if you put something on there that reduces heat, it helps even more.
Now, do you do anything with cars, the window tinting for the cars?
We do. That's the mainstay. I've been doing that since 1990, and then it was just, easy, and I practiced, and I was about the only one of 2 or 3 people that did it for 20 years or so, and now there's a lot of people popping up doing it, but it takes a lot of practice. You screw up a lot, and eventually you get it down to a science where you're done pretty quickly. But it's aesthetically pleasing, but I will say that it's not technically completely legal in Pennsylvania, so anybody that wants to get it done has to be aware of the laws locally so they don't get in trouble.
So I have to ask this question. Mm-hmm. I'm getting older. I can't drive at night. Thank you. I can't drive at night.
Yes.
Somebody said if I tint my windows, it'll help me be able to see better at night. Is that true or false?
I would not advise it. So if you have bad night vision, you're basically, think of window tinting as like sunglasses. If you're driving with them at night, you're going to be very limited in what you can see. If you're having a problem with glare, like coming in the back window, sometimes you can tint the back window, and now with cameras nowadays, you really aren't looking out the back window as much.
Right.
But the mirror that will kind of reflect the headlights, you will cut that down a bit. I wouldn't advise it if you are not used to it and you're older. I would not necessarily advise it.
So I'm older.
Well, if you haven't had it, you're not used to it. It'd be
Right.
like drive around with sunglasses one day and go, whoa, this is
Right.
awful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Toby, there's a lot of companies out there that are like yours. What sets your company apart from the others?
I will be honest, from what I found, getting back to people. So I've been doing this now effectively since 1990, so 30 years. So it's been a long time. I found if you respond to people and keep the commitment, show up or whatever, most people are like, well, no one else called us back, so the job's yours.
Very true.
We get a lot.
But I also have experience that far surpasses most of the people in the industry because I've been doing it so long. And it wasn't supposed to be what I was doing. I have an electrical engineering degree, and this just was way more fun. And when I sit in a cubicle, I get to meet new people. I've done tons of pro athletes' cars, politicians in nice buildings, and just get to do different things every day. So I enjoy it, which is kind of what sets any kind of career apart, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us 3 words that describe yourself.
Ooh. We're gonna have to cut here. I'm driven, And I now take care of my kids mostly full-time, and they became my life. So now that has become, my priorities have shifted. I don't know if this is 3 words, just a lot more.
That's good.
Sorry.
So, and then family-driven would probably be a second one. And I like to donate a lot of my time, so philanthropic might be a word, but
Yeah, you definitely donate your time to the different organizations around here in Plum, for sure.
Time
Probably surrounding.
and money, and that's how I knew about you way before I even met you, is because you donate to so many, organizations that I'm involved in. And then we had our chairman of the board had to get a new job, so we didn't have a chair, and
here I am.
Toby's our new chair, and it's just, he's very into the community and helping and just being supportive, so I would definitely say that.
For 99% of my life, I'm looking to build here in the next couple months, maybe a year. So, I mean, might as well make the community stronger and now that I'm able to give back more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you.
Yeah. Toby, what's your favorite chamber event?
Well, I mean, they're all fun from a social standpoint, so like I don't think there's any I don't like. I did the Cash Bash most recently. I ended up winning, so that
I was going to say, he was a winner, so of course he loved that.
Happy on that one, but I mean, it's good to see people out there and network, because it's kind of like a fun network doing those things. So even though you're like donating time or money, but you're like getting to meet people and everybody's having fun. That kind of makes things worthwhile in itself.
Yeah.
It's not a standard network where you're obligated to hand out referrals, and the people here are all mostly local, or people that maybe just moved into the community can go to these things and meet the people that we trust, right? So, I mean,
and putting a face with the name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is huge.
So if somebody wanted to use your services, how would they get a hold of you? What's the best way?
I mean, I carry my cell phone around 24 hours of the day. So either my cell phone, I'm on the internet, which is where I get a lot of my stuff is from, people going on Google and searching there. But do you need a phone number? I can.
Well, we will put it up, and we'll put all your information up, so the phone would be the best way for you.
It would be, and I answer as much as I can, and if I don't, I have an answering service or a receptionist that will take the messages, and I get back to people as soon as possible. So.
All right, perfect. Well, if you need any solar control, windows, tinting, blinds, anything like that, make sure you reach out to Toby. And thank you so much for being with us today.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's good talking with you today, Toby.
All right, guys.
All right.
Back to life.
Yes.